What's up, is Dev, aka Young Jeffrey Trash Star, and today I'm finna make a editing tutorial on Sony Vegas because I see a fuck ton of editing tutorials on Vegas and they're all fucking garbage. They're all dog shit. A lot of unnecessary things that you do not need to be doing. The tips in them, they're just over explanations that don't really get to the fucking point. You feel me? So I'm gonna make my own editing tutorial because I learned this shit 99% on my own, apart from a old ass Deer Edits tutorial from like 2017 it was, or 2016, and that was like a velocity sync tutorial, and that shit wasn't even that good either. But there's one thing from that tutorial that I still use today, and I'll get into that when I get into that. But you know, for now, I have my song right here using some Chief Keef.
I'm smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy.
That shit goes hard. Anyways, I have my clip right here. My edit is gonna be 1920 by 1080, 25 FPS. All right. So let me drag my clip in here real quick. Now I usually start it before he actually does anything. So go right here. So he shoots right here. Go one frame to the back. Split it, and then wha-bam. Now that shit's gone. So I'm gonna put my first marker right here because this is where it starts, right? Also, you don't need this. You right click, delete, get that shit out of here. Now, I really hope whoever's watching this already understands Vegas. If you don't understand Vegas, I am sorry. I am not gonna go into all the shortcuts and all of that. I'll try my best to. But if you don't understand all that shit, go learn that on your own. It doesn't take a huge brain to go learn all the shortcuts and stuff. But once you do, you can come back and then you can look at what I'm doing and you can be like, oh, okay? This is not a tutorial for like absolute beginners, okay? If you do not know shit about Vegas at all, well then good luck understanding, okay? But if you already have a brain on Vegas, then you should be fine. You should be fine. So, now, I'm gonna right click on the clip and go to properties. Now disable resample, right? I'm gonna put playback rate at 2. Now the reason why I do this is because now when I put the velocity at 25 FPS, oh yeah, I fucking dragged in my clip. Hold on, let me change my project settings back. And I'm too lazy to turn it off. Hold on. Okay, so my project is back to 25 FPS. All right. So now we have this right here. So I start my clip right here, right?
I'm smoking.
So 50 velocity, that's gonna be your normal speed, and 25 FPS, that's gonna be the slowest it's gonna go because you know it translates to frame rate.
I'm smoking dope.
If I put it to 24 FPS, it's gonna be fucking choppy and shit.
Smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy. I'm
Well,
riding
it's not as
fast.
choppy. I mean, it's literally one frame loss, but you know, you get the fucking point. If I put it to like 20, you'll definitely notice it.
Smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy. I'm smoking dope.
See,
You
every 4
smoking.
frames it pauses. All right. Or every 4 frames, I don't fucking know, but you get what I mean. So playback rate 2, it translates your velocity to FPS for the most part. And I say for the most part because obviously it's 50 velocity, that's like 50 frames, but then also it's like, well, it's 50 frames. Why isn't it, you know, a little bit slower, you feel me? Because the clip is 60 FPS, you feel me? But don't think that hard, okay? Just don't think that hard. It doesn't matter. What works, and don't think about it, okay? Now, so it translates to fucking FPS. So Vegas is that type of editing software where you're really broke. You're like broke. You're a broke boy when it comes to the frame rate. Like, it's not like After Effects where you can just use fucking time remap and then just slow it down however the fuck you want to slow it down and expect it to look clean, right? You're really broke when it comes to the frame rate. So Sony Vegas has its own flow when it comes to edits, but it's not bad and it's not really noticeable if you're a good editor. and you'll see now. So also another thing, hold on. Another thing is when it comes to the song, I chose a very basic song for this, so you can hear it clearly and shit like that. When it comes to your sync points, you pay attention to the vocals, pay attention to the snares, the 808s, all that. Pay attention to like the song, like this is gonna sound fucking like cringe as fuck, but you know those times where you be daydreaming like COD edits and you're like, you're at work and you're listening to a fucking edit in your ear, or not an edit, you're listening to a song in your earbuds and you're just like, damn bro, my clip would go hard on this beat drop, like that type of shit, you feel me? So like just kind of like when you imagine it, like try to actually put that into the edit, find dope places in the edit where you think shit will look cool, It doesn't, there's no like rule book to this. There's no like, oh, well it should be here, 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 right? But obviously there's going to be some places that are better to put like shots and stuff like that than other places, So just keep that in mind. So let's listen to the song.
I'm smoking dope. You smoking on a fool, boy.
So right here I want to have the shot, right?
Smoking on a fool, boy. I'm riding fast. I'm smoking dope. You smoking on a fool, boy. I'm riding phones. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking dope. You smoking on a fool, boy. I'm riding phones. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's. I smoke out the piece too, boy.
So
A fool, boy.
right here I want to have my shot, right? And then from that shot right here, I'm gonna want my kill cam, right? And right here, I'm gonna want my kill cam shot, right? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab all those parts. So let's find the frame right here. So then we got that, kill cam starts. Well, I can't do the whole kill cam, it's a small part, so I'm just gonna cut the clip a little bit. So
rims look like 4 little boys. I smoke rims look like 4.
I can just have it when he pulls out the RPG.
Rims look like 4 little boys.
As a matter of fact, when he reloads the RPG, so like right here, this is where he reloads it.
Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's.
Oh my god, okay. I didn't even watch the clip, dude. What the fuck is he doing, bruh? Alright, so when he puts the fucking RPG in the thing, like...
Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking.
I can swap right here, for sure, yeah. We'll fix that later. The main point right now is trying to get everything in place, so go a couple frames before he shoots. Not a couple frames, just 1 frame before he shoots, always. Well, not always, it depends. You can do it when he shoots or before. Your preference, I don't really care. I always do when he shoots, 'cause I think that looks cleaner.
I'm smoking O's.
So when he shoots.
I'm smoking O's. I smoke out the piece too, boy. I'm sweating like I got a. I'm smoking O's. I smoke out the piece
So we have
too,
our
boy.
entire edit set up right here now. The velocity is slow as hell. I forgot to change that back. So put it 50 velocity, right? Speed this shit up. Listen to the song real quick. Add the markers I want to add.
I'm smoking dope.
So right here is a snare and a vocal point, or I don't know what to call it. Like,
Dope.
you see where it says dope right here and it's a snare? That's somewhere where you can add sync at. So, you know, also another thing, when it comes to velocity, really you're gonna spam a lot of fast fades. Fast fades are the cleanest looking fades. You're never ever gonna use like a linear or a slow or a smooth or a sharp or a hold. Sometimes if you don't need to use it, but like sometimes you can use like the default smooth or linear, like if it already looks good enough. But for the most part, you're gonna be using fast fades. You're gonna be spamming a lot of fast fades, You're gonna be spamming a lot of fast fades when you're keyframing or velocity and shit, because it's just the cleanest. Now, right here he says dope and it's a snare, right?
Dope.
So I'm gonna do this, sync it up, and then we're gonna put this back at 50, right? Put this 42.
I smoke it dope. You smoke. I smoke it dope. I smoke it dope. You smoke dope. You dope. You smoke dope. I smoke it dope. You smoke. I smoke it dope. You smoke. You smoke. You dope. You smoke it dope. You smoke it dope.
I can speed this. What the fuck? All right. Anyways, I just copy and pasted event attributes and I just deleted it. If you're wondering what the hell that was. So I'm gonna have this right here synced up. All right.
I smoke it dope. You smoke it dope. You I smoke it dope. I smoke it dope. You I smoke dope. You smoke dope.
Slow fade. Now, why I slow faded this was because when you're doing velocity, you really want to pay attention to, like, you just pay attention to the frames. Like, for example, watch. If I go to this frame right here, or I go to this frame, right? Or I go to this, yeah, so I see this reload, right? If I make this to a slow fade, if I make this into a slow fade, it affects the frame rate over here, right? So always pay attention to the frames that you're, doing. So like, you see how right here, I changed this to like a slow fade because originally it was a smooth fade, right? But I want it to be a little bit, not as fast, but I still want to keep the same flow, right? So I just do a slow fade, right? I can just make this a fast fade. I don't have to change this fucking point. I don't want to. I'll just make it a slow fade and it'll look clean.
Dope, you dope, you smoke dope, you smoke dope, you dope, you dope, you smoke dope, you smoke dope.
So then right here. Now for the most part, you don't have to do much velocity, honestly. Like it's very easy.
Dope, you smoke dope, you smoke.
But I'll show you how complex velocity is in a minute.
You smoke.
I'm just kind of going on as the clip goes on.
You smoke it dope. You smoke it dope. You smoke it. I smoke it dope. You smoke it. I smoke it dope. You smoke it.
So I'm gonna change this to a slow fade.
Dope. You smoke.
42, right? Maybe like, what the fuck? All right. Change this to 45. That's what I wanted to put it to.
Dope. You smoke dope. You smoke dope. You smoke dope. You smoke.
This looks so forced. Yeah. So like, avoid like sync like this where it just looks very forced. Like you can just see it.
You smoke. You smoke. You smoking no.
But for the most part, it doesn't matter for what type of flow you're trying to do. I'm gonna leave it like this for now because honestly, I don't care. I just want to get into like the main juicy stuff, which is like Twixtor and shit. And other like editing tips and tricks, so let's just keep going.
You smoking on a fool, you smoking on a fool boy, fool boy. You smoking on a fool boy.
Oh, why is that 30? Okay, this makes so much fucking sense. Hold on.
You smoking on a fool, boy.
Alright, you see how he whips out the thing right here very fast? Avoid this shit right here. Hold on. Let me put this to a 42. Also, I tend to put like the velocity points at like 42s and 50s and shit because having it at like a constant 50, it's like very noticeable. It's like, oh dude, he's just he made it go fast for a second, and then now it's just, you know, normal speed for the rest of the clip. Like, where's the actual thing? So that's why I do like 42 to give it some variety. You can't really notice, but like it's just the little things, they all add up and it looks cool.
You smoking on a fool, boy.
So avoid sync like this where you see it kind of like whips out, right?
Fool, boy.
Like it just kind of like, comes out, dude. It just comes out. Like I don't give like there's not enough frames. It's right here, and then what? Bam! It's right there. You feel me? So avoid shit like this. So it's already a fast fade, right? So this is where we do complex velocity now. Now I call it complex velocity, but it's like multi-point syncing. You just add multiple points. So oh, this is also a really good part where I can just show you what I mean by like look how the frames affect it later on. So look. I'm going to add a velocity point right here, but I'm going to pay attention to the frame right here. Because this area right here is what you're actually going to see in the edit. This area right here is mostly what you're going to see. These frames right here. This is what you're mainly looking at. So why does it matter if, you know, these 3 frames, like these frames right here can just be a pullout, you know. Why can't you just do the can swap right here? You feel me? So I'm gonna show you. So slow fade that so I get more frames, keep the same flow, and I'm just gonna grab a velocity point and then just drag that a little bit down. So like maybe I'll have it. Let's do like 120, and then. See how clear that looks? That comes out very smooth, right? You see?
Fool boy, fool boy, fool boy. I'm riding for.
Let's watch this now.
I'm smoking dope. You smoking on a fool boy. I'm riding phones. Rims look like Ford.
Now I could make this better, but I'm not really focused on this right now. Hold on, let me save this. School. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Fool boy, I'm riding phones. Rims look like fool boy.
Now, Twixtor on the pre-cam. This is very hard. Twixtor does not like 2D elements like the HUD and the map and shit like that. It doesn't like it when the fucking plus 500 comes up. So watch out for that. Watch out for the 2D elements and clips and stuff like that. Because Twixtor, it warps all that stuff. Now, I'll give you guys a Twixtor preset too. So you're going to want to sync your shot. Pay attention to the frames over here because these are the frame rate that it's actually going to be showing most of the time. So you see how you see how the guy is like grabbing the clip of the gun? Now, this sync would look cool, but only in the kill cam. Because you can't really see it right here, and it's also not that many frames. But in the kill cam, you can do that. Because look at the kill cam, right? He did a fucking soft line. You see him grabbing the clip and everything. So it's cleaner in kill cam, but pre-cam, you just want to avoid that for the most part. Because you're not. It's not gonna work out. Honestly, it's gonna be hard to make it look good. But I mean, shit, you can try if you really want. If you really, really want it, you can try. You can try, but you know. I'd rather not stress out about that one. There's other fucking things you can do and make it look cool. So fast fade this. Pay attention to these frames right here. Hold on. Alright, so pay attention to these frames right here. Now let me pre-render this. I think that's a little bit too rough. I'm not sure. But I think this is the cleanest it's gonna get. The clip pull out, that's the cleanest it's gonna get. So we're gonna have it kind of rough with the clip pull out.
Alright.
But we can make it clean now. Hold on, watch me. So quick, we're gonna put on Twixtor now. Now a lot of people do not know how to fucking use Twixtor. Like it's fucking mind-boggling how people use Twixtor to me. Honestly, it is so simple. It is so easy. Hold on. So what you do is you get Twixtor, right? You put it on the clip, right? Now the whole point of using Twixtor, especially on Sony Vegas, is to slow down the frames that are already slowed down. So right here I go with effects, right? If my PC can handle this shit. Oh my lord. There, let me delete that fucking velocity point right there. Alright. Anyways, so let's say right here, right? This is what I mean by pay attention to the frames. This part right here where he shoots and he pulls out the clip, this area right here, this is a small part of the edit. People are gonna focus on this area of the edit more than this small section where he fucking shoots and pulls out the clip, right? You're gonna add your Twixtor to the parts people are mostly gonna focus on, or the parts that are slowed down. So you see I have it slowed down 25 FPS right here. Now, it would make sense to put the thing here, but I think that's too much. So I'm just gonna put my Twixtor point right here. And using Twixtor is like the same way of using velocity. It's like the same exact way. So I slow it down right here, right? Or I don't slow it down right here. Right here, the Twixtor is gonna, well, okay, fuck, dude. Okay, anyway, how do I explain this? I put my Twixtor point right here at 100, so it's gonna stay normal. It's gonna stay normal throughout this part of the, normal speed throughout this part. But then I'm gonna slow it down right here and you're gonna see, so. I put this to like, I take guesses with it, and fuck it, 42, right? Put 42, make this, I don't know, like 22, slow it down, make this into like a 9, and then now, this is the only part of editing where I actually do like any of that 3 frame to the left, 3 frame to the right bullshit. Avoid that. Because editing is not as linear as like that. Editing is very, like, flow-based, bro. It depends on the song you're using. It depends on, you know, like I said, the clip you're using. It depends on all those different shit. So, using the advice of going, like, 3 frames to the left, 3 frames to the right, for the most part, is bullshit. Don't do that. It's completely different on what type of edit you're making, what song you're using, and all that shit, and what type of flow you want even in the first place, and, you know, your style and all that shit. But for the most part, when it comes to Twixtor, I go 1, 2, 3... I usually go like 3 frames to the left, right? And I make a marker for 1 Twixtor, and then I go to the last frame, and then I put this at like, I don't know, let's put it at fucking 333 or some shit. So, let's see how this looks. See how it's a little bit choppy right there? I'm not fucking with that. So, how to fix that? Now, when Twixtor goes choppy and all this shit, it's because it's trying to like, there's like too much like movement going on and shit like that. Twixtor doesn't like too much movement going on, so like I said, that's why you have to speed it down at parts that you want to highlight, you feel me? Because Twixtor doesn't like movement. It doesn't like it when the clip is not fully slowed down and you're just speeding it up like crazy or slowing it down like crazy, you feel me? So let's put this at like 50, right? See how this. See, like, watch. Now if I take it off, oh, obviously if I take it off, you're gonna fucking see it. There's a little warp right there. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not rocking with that.
Alright, falls, rims.
Alright. I'm gonna go a little bit forward now because I think Twixtor is affecting too much frames. So I'm gonna kind of like delete some of these. Sorry. So I'm gonna drag this one back. We're gonna put this at like 42, so it's kind of like getting there, but not fully slowed. Put this at like between like maybe like a 16. Also, and then put this at like 2. And then the only reason why I do this is because Twixtor. If you ever notice why Twixtor is choppy and shit, oh yeah, somebody told me an easier way to fix this, where you can just like do cut A and change it to cut B, whenever like it starts like jittering the frames on the keyframes and shit. But I don't know. I do it the long way. I do it fucking. I just change it by like 1. So if, like this frame right here is a little bit choppy, I'll put it to like 41, for example, right? But I'm not doing that right now because I don't need to. Also, Twixtor settings right here if you want to use it. These are like probably the best Twixtor settings. So go ahead, go ham with that.
I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims.
You know, it's times like these where I just do this. There is no way I'm gonna make that Twixtor look good. So I'm just gonna get the kill cam. I can make the kill cam look good. The kill cam always works. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna have it right here. This is gonna be the frames where he grabs the gun and shit. Pay attention to the frames. Now, go here, grab this one. Let's see. You see how he pulls it out right here? That shit's fucking clean, bro. You see that shit? Alright. Now watch. I guarantee you I'm gonna get this looking clean first try. You know, same thing. I don't want it to be affecting these frames right here, so I put a point right here for 100, and then I go to like this frame. I'll put this at like, I don't know, like 32 or some shit. Put this at like 16. And then I'll put this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frames, let's do 4 frames to the left. And I'll put this at like 3. Why not? And then put this at like 333. Oh, that's 3,003. No, we want 333, not 3,333. God damn. Anyways. Ugh. I don't like that. Yeah, I can see it.
I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims.
We're getting there. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Hold on. Maybe set this to 160. Let's do 130. Nah. I didn't get it looking clean first try, so I take the L on that. Dude, this clip is so stupid, bro. What is, bro, Siren, what the fuck is up with your clip? God damn, bro. Shit's stupid as hell. Like, why is it doing that? Like, there's no reason for it to be doing that. There's like literally no reason at all, but it's just doing it. That shit's so weird, actually. The fuck? This guy's clip is fucking stupid.
I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones.
This guy's clip fucking Duke, bro. Oh my lord. This fucking clip is shit. Alright, I'm gonna put this bitch back to, I don't know, 33. 11. She can be like 2.
I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. Look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's.
Bro, I don't know what is wrong with this guy's clip, bro. It is actually bad. I don't like.
I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones. I'm riding phones, rims look like. I'm riding phones, rims look like 4 little boys. I smoke.
Alright, so I'll put this right here, 25. Speed this shit up. Now, the question is, am I gonna copy and paste the same effects and shit? Probably. Not. I don't need to. I'll make this look different right here. I'll try again right here, watch. As you can see right here. Let's do 24. 15. 7. 1, 2, 3. 1. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
I smoke it, I smoke out, I smoke it, 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 I smoke it,
very sharp, very sharp. Drag all this shit back. Start it right here on this frame. Put it 25, put this to 50. Pay attention to these frames right here because this is the pullout and all that. I have an idea, hold on. Nah.
I smoke it, I smoke it, I smoke it, I smoke it. I smoke it, 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 I smoke it.
That looks clean as hell. That looks clean as hell. What the fuck is up with this?
I'm riding phones, I'm riding phones.
Bro, what 25. What the fuck? What's up?
I'm riding phones, I'm riding phones, I'm riding phones, I'm riding.
I mean, I guess I don't. Lord have mercy on my soul.
I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims look. I'm riding phones, rims look like 4 little boys. I smoke it, I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones.
All right, I need to fix the Twixtor on this shit. Man. Getting Twixtor to look good, that's like 99% of editing. At least for me, because I just focus on Twixtor, man. This shit, I'm OCD as hell. I don't like taking L's from Twixtor. Twixtor a bitch. I ain't take no L's from Twixtor. Fuck it, bro. I'll just put this to 24. Put this to 12. Put this to fucking .333 or some shit.
I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones, rims. I'm riding phones.
Alright, let me pre-render this whole entire thing because my PC is shitting itself.
Boy, I'm smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy. I'm riding phones, rims look like 4 little boys. I smoke it, I smoke out the piece too on the fool, boy. I'm riding phones, rims look like 4 little boys. Rims look like 4, rims look like 4.
So he says 4 right
Like
here.
4 little.
So in songs like this, where there's not really like much going on, like with the 808s or nothing, you don't know what to sync to. That's why I said sync to the vocals. You always got something to sync to, bro. You always got something to sync to.
Rims look like 4, rims look like 4, rims look like.
So let me speed this shit up. Normal. So he aims in like right here. Let's make it like that. 42, 52, fuck, 42. As you can see, I don't even try.
Look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's. I smoke out the
I don't even try.
O's. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking
Oh my god.
4 little boys. I smoke 4 little boys.
So then like right here. And then 25, right?
Boys, I smoke little boys. I smoke 4 little boys.
Let's put this a fast fade. Do that slow. That up top and do that. Cause I kind of want him to like cock it back, you see? Yeah, that's what I want.
Like 4 little boys, I smoking 4 little boys, I smoking like 4 little boys, I smell like 4 little boys.
I think it's better to have it start right here. So I'm gonna delete this shit and delete this marker. Recycle these markers. Or these points, I mean.
Boys.
Like I said, so you see how I want it to cock back here, but I don't want it to be like very rough, right? So remember how I said earlier, there's a lot of shit you can do to fix it if you want to keep the same type of flow. One of those very things you can do is you can like make these right here to like fast fades. So just kind of like, whoa, that's too fast now. I don't want it to do that.
Boys, I smoke boys, I smoke boys.
That's too fast. Maybe it was perfect the way it was.
Like 4 little boys, I smoke little boys. I smoke
that's good. That's good.
Boys,
yeah,
I smoke
perfect. That's the best you
Rims
get.
look like 4 little boys.
Well, I can make it better, but I don't really care. So this is velocity and Twixtor right here. This is it. This is how you do velocity and Twixtor. Now, let's see.
I'm smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy. I'm riding phones. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's.
I can honestly, the pre-render is gonna fucking suck. And I don't think you guys care enough to actually see what the sync looks like, but I'll add some RSMB and some flicker. Actually, no, I won't add flicker. I'll just add some RSMB and then just render it. So, let me do it one more time.
I'm smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy. I'm riding phones. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's.
No, in my opinion, this is not a really good example because this clip is kind of weird. I can use a way better clip and have it look way cleaner, but just take my word when I say, like, this is the prime way to do fucking Twixtor and velocity right here. Pay attention to the frame, to what frames are affecting what. These things, people, these sync points, people don't pay attention to these parts that much. People pay attention to these parts. These are the parts people mainly see. These are the frames that are mainly shown at normal speed, is these little areas right here. Okay? These areas in between the sync points are what people mostly pay attention to. So put your attention to that. And don't make anything really too sharp or too strong.
I'm smoking dope. You smoking on the fool, boy. I'm riding phones. Rims look like 4 little boys. I'm smoking O's.
So yeah, that's how you do it. Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I really fucking hate this. So before I end this video off, I'm gonna delete this part because I do not want to take an L from that fucking Twixtor. I'll fucking fix that later. But yeah, that's it. That's how you do velocity and Twixtor like a fucking G.